Japan, after the Second World War, you would have read, it was devastated, completely destroyed. Millions of Japanese were killed. The infrastructure was destroyed. Cities were destroyed. Two cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they were atom bombed and vaporized. Terrible condition. It was occupied by the Americans. Within 20 years, Japan was a rising economy in the world. Within 30 years, it was one of the top economies of the world. Until today, it is one of the top economies of the world. How? So one of the things which I learned from them, it's a well-known system, but we can apply to our own lives. What is the system? It is called incremental improvement. You write down this word only, Kaizen, K-A-I-Z-E-N, Kaizen. I saw something some 16, 17 years ago in Deoghar, in that school where I was teaching. One gentleman, a management consultant, came and he showed us how to apply Kaizen in our daily lives. What he showed us, I have never forgotten, and I will show it to you today. You will also never forget in your lives. But only one thing, you have to do what I tell you to do. Are you ready? Then you have to do one thing. You have to sit straight. Now, raise both your hands. Raise your hands even higher, little more. Okay, put your hands down. That's all. What happened? Something very interesting happened. When I asked you to raise your hands, you all raised your hands. When I asked you to raise a little more, all of you raised a little more, which means the first time you did not raise it to the maximum possible extent. And this is a great thing about human psychology. Whatever we do not do it to the full extent we can do. We do not do it to the fullest possible extent. Maybe little children, primary school children, they are very enthusiastic. If you tell them to raise their hands, they will raise fully. But as we grow a little older, we always do a little less. Whatever our capacity, we do 70%, 60% of that. More is remaining capacity. And this is not a bad thing. This is a sign of hope. It means, that consultant told us, it means every day I can actually do my studies a little better. What I am doing now, right now I can do a little better because I am not doing up to my maximum extent. My feelings for others, it can be a little better because what I'm doing right now is not the maximum capacity that I have got. My work, your studies, your work in the house and in the university, whatever you're doing, definitely it can be a little better because you are not doing the maximum that you can do now. So, every day, improve how much? Kaizen, a little bit. You have that capacity. And you cannot keep on stretching indefinitely. There is a limit. But there is no limit to our abilities to think creatively. There is no limit to our abilities of feeling. And there is no limit to the perfection we can get in work. So the development of the head, the heart and the hand, every day apply Kaizen to yourself. When you get up in the morning, you make a vow, today my thinking, my studying will be a little better. How it will be a little better? You think you know which place you are lacking, particularly you know. So what I can do a little better? Second thing is my feelings for others, sympathy for others will be little better than what it was yesterday. And little better only. And my work, the work that I do will be a little better than what I did yesterday. Not only one day, daily if you do this, you will feel the difference in 6 days. By next week, you will feel the difference. You will be happier, your productivity will be more. People will notice what has happened to this person. Oh, he went to Ramakrishna Mission for attending a value education workshop. So, apply Kaizen to your lives. Let us apply this incremental improvement, small improvement. One senior Swami told us, very interesting. What difference should you make in your life? Don't make a big difference. It's very difficult to sustain a big difference in life. It's easier to sustain a small difference. He told us in Hindi, न्यूनतम से शुरू करो, सरलतम का अभ्यास करो. Start with the smallest, practice the easiest. What should I do? Start with the smallest, practice the easiest. Whether it is studies or feelings or work, whatever I am doing now, the next improvement, make the smallest step, take the smallest step, take the easiest step. If you start with the smallest and practice the easiest, your mind will never tell you that you cannot do it. If you do something very big, your mind itself will sabotage you. It will say that you cannot do this. I cannot do this. What small step your mind has to agree? Yes, I can do it. So start with the smallest, practice the easiest.